right, so we have 3 piles, 3 cards. If you would like to choose your pile now, you can go to pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3 if your intuition is telling you which card to choose. Or we have some crystals. We'll pick 3. So we'll start with this one. It's a red chalcedony. This one is a lava rock. And this one is granite. Yeah. So if that helps you pick your pile, you could go to your pile now. Or if you're one of my people who like to pick with your zodiac for your sun, moon, or rising, or any other placement in your chart, that's next. All right, give them a little swirly swirl. What have we got here? What for? So we have Virgo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. We have Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, and Gemini. So if this helps you pick your pile using your sun, moon, or rising, or any other placement, you can go there now, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile 1. You may have picked this pile because of the sun card. You may have picked this pile because of the red chalcedony. You may have picked this pile because of the zodiac. If you do not pick it that way, that's fine. Some people like to pick with their sun, moon, and rising. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means this is a different way that people pick their piles. So we have 5 questions to ask the deck to find out why, or sorry, not why, what is causing my sleepless night. And you say, why are you asking that? It's because I've been up since 3 o'clock. That's why this question is coming out now. Oh, okay. Anyway, and we're picking 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, fine. 5. Then we're going to grab some little clarifiers. There's 1, and there's 2. Super. Don't be jumping around. We're going to use these little doodaddies and just a word there, tea leaf. I am not in the mood to pick you up off the floor today. Please. All right, let's go. I see you. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm happy with that. Put those right there now. Oh, no, you're not going on the floor. Stop. Not you. And 1 card from here. Okay. And because having a long day, we're going to grab these little Grateful AF sweary cards. It's my mood. We're doing it. I just want 1. Thank you. You shouldn't be going on the floor. Oh, it's going to be that kind of day. We have drag queens. And then, so, spiritual AF. All right. Keep that one on top. It's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. You're talking to me. Oh, okay. So let's turn these little ditties over. These ones. We have the 6 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles. Really? The 8 of, which is strength. The 9 of Wands. And the King of Swords. Oh, that took me a minute. 6, 7, 8, 9, and the king. Isn't that amazing? And they're from different suits and everything. This is going to be a wonderful reading. I like this a lot. Forgive me, I had to pause and go get a cup of coffee. Woo! All right, just one big old slurp. And I'm ready to go. All right. So the first card will be the first question, and that is, what is the root cause of your sleepless nights? And we have the 6 of Pentacles. So it's going to say it's likely due to a sense of imbalance in your life. You might be feeling either overly generous or insufficiently supported. And that's creating a stress and anxiety. It's asking you, where is this imbalance? It's affecting you. Where is it? Are you giving more than you should, than you need to? Are you feeling that you need to be giving more of yourself or more of your time or more of your things or more of your money? Are you giving too much? And no one's being grateful for that. Or are you not being supported? Is someone not giving to you, giving you the time or the energy or the attention, the money? Could be anything. Is there an imbalance? It's kind of what we're seeing going on here with that card. The 7, it asks, what emotional issues or feelings are contributing to the sleepless nights? The 7 of Pentacles says you might be worried about results of your long-term efforts or investments, whether your hard work is paying off. It's worrying about the future. Time and effort, possibly money, because it's Pentacles, that you're putting into something. Is that worth my effort? Is that worth me continuing? So another anxiety is basically what you're putting out there. Is it worth it? Is it just draining you? It's an anxiety because we don't know the future. When you're laying down, relaxing, and you don't have all the nanner at your, coming at you all day, you start worrying and thinking about things in the future. And the thing that you can control is where you're putting your time, money, and effort. And so you're going to think, is this worth my time, money, and effort? It's in the future, so you don't really know, but you're going to worry about it anyway. Been there. Strength. For the 3rd card, we have what thoughts, worries, and mental patterns are affecting your sleep. So it looks like you're using a lot of energy to try to stay strong and resilient. There's this constant need to display strength and control, and it could be causing mental fatigue, and that alone will really upset your sleep. So some things to look at. Is it imbalance? Is it long-term plans? Are they worth it? Are you being strong, but it's wearing you down because you're putting on that face, that mask, that doesn't bother me, and it really does. Some questions to think about for sure. So underlying cause, emotions, mental factors. Now we're at the physical factors. What physical issues or lifestyle habits may be impacting your sleep? And so with the 9 of Wands, well, physically you might be feeling exhausted or on the edge because the 9 of Wands is a constant state of vigilance, constant state of having your armor up, having all your defenses up, waiting for the next shoe to drop. So it really doesn't give you a moment to relax, a moment to feel safe. So wow, we have a lot of things that could possibly be going on. And I could see that if you've got this defensive posture, you're trying to really have this strong mask on, like, oh, it's not going to bother me. That kind of thing, that really can wear on you. Because when do you get a chance to relax? When do you get a chance to put those guards down? And are you being the strong face when something is blatantly imbalanced, or something is happening in your life where it's like, that's not fair. That's not how things should happen. You don't feel like life is being fair, but oh, you're going to put on that strong face. That's not going to bother me. I roll with the punches, that kind of thing. That can wear you down. Really can. And I can see where you could really lose sleep over that, because when you're alone in the dark like that, you know, your mind just keeps going over and over the things that aren't fair, and the things that you're worried about in the future, and maybe money in the future, and maybe you're just like pushing that aside. Maybe someone else is getting that bonus at work and it's like, oh, I really need that, but I'm good for them. And you just keep going on your way, but you really deserved it. That wasn't fair. Or maybe it's something in the family that's like, that wasn't fair. Why did mom and dad give, brother Billy a vehicle? I'd like a vehicle. I'm working hard. I'm saving my pennies and my dimes and my nickels, and I'm really doing everything right. And here they're just like, oh, I'm going to help you. And well, can't say anything. I'm going to stand here and I'm just going to, not let things bother me like that. And the energy and all those, it can get you for sure. So let's look at the last card. And the last card, steps to improve your sleep. Hello, King of Swords. So to improve your sleep, it says it's going to point you to a logical approach. Use some logic here. You got to clear this mental clutter that's going on. Boy, there is some. There really is. You need to, organize your thoughts. Set clear boundaries, I think, is the part of the king that's really going to help. Set clear boundaries and make well thought out decisions. Maybe this future thing, maybe you need to ask, instead of being strong and I know everything and that doesn't bother, maybe ask some questions about some of the things that are in the future that you can change now, possibly. Oh, wow. It's just, you really need to look at some ways to clear your mind. Give yourself space to put down that armor. Put down your defenses. Find that safe place. Take a yoga class. Maybe you can clear your mind in there. That's a safe space. You don't have to wear that mask and everything in there. Everyone's doing their own thing. They don't care what you're doing. Nobody does, right? They're doing their own thing. Everyone's got that's one good thing to realize. Everyone's got their own shit that they're dealing with. Quite honestly, that doesn't help when you're in your head and you're putting all your energy into just not having that freaking nervous breakdown when you see injustice and imbalance going on. It's just, you're being strong, and it's just, maybe with the King of Swords, maybe you need to confront logically, not with emotion. Maybe there's something you need to logically make that plan to say, I'm going to talk to my boss about this. Don't bring any emotion into it. Keep that strength. Don't bring that emotion into it and say, I need to know. Maybe that will help. Maybe there was something else that you didn't know about, and that's why they got that promotion or whatever it was. That's not fair. If it's work, if it's family, maybe that needs a conversation too. But the King of Swords says, really, really be logical with it. Don't bring that emotion into it, because it's really going to exhaust you. And these people might not even care. Maybe your future needs to be, I'm learning a lesson. Maybe my lesson is to stay in my lane, and I'm going to do what I want, and they can do what they're doing, and it's not going to bother me. That's really hard to do. I'm tired. I don't know. It's just, I get this. Like, I really do. You want your day in the sun. Like, I look at that and it's like, that is just, you want that carefree, that feeling of love and happiness and just that freedom, that soul lifting experience. You've got these worries here, and I want to look up something, so just give me a second. Okay, so something kept telling me, look up the number 6789 in angel numbers. Look it up, look it up, look it up. Just a minute. Drink my coffee. So I did. And quite honestly, I could end the whole thing here right now. We're going to blow through this stuff because the message, I believe, is the 6789. And I'm going to read it to you because I'm not in the mood to memorize crap right now. So this is what 6789 means. Little cheat paper here. It says, you are supported by the divine, and your efforts in both the material and spiritual realms are leading you towards a fulfilling and prosperous future. Oh. So here are the 4 things with the 4 numbers. Just so beautiful. Okay, so the advice is maintain a healthy balance between your material and spiritual life. See, I didn't even talk about that, right? Oh, okay. Next is continue your path of spiritual growth and enlightenment. Trust that financial abundance is on its way and use it wisely. Serve others with compassion and prepare for new phases in life. What? Honestly, I could end it there. It's just a whole mindset, isn't it? It's just a whole mindset. Don't worry about this. There are plans for you. Don't worry about this. Financially, there are plans for you. You don't have to be strong. You are divinely protected. Oh my gosh. And serve others with compassion. You know what? You're protected. You don't have to have, there's just so much. I read that and I went, I could just end this now. So, but I'm not. I'm going to go through this, but I'm going to go quickly because that just, never had that really happen so beautifully before. So, pity the other 2 piles. Pile 1. Okay. What is wrong with me? All right. So we have the Explorer of Needles, which is the Knight of Swords, and then we have the 7 of Candles, which is the 7 of Wands. We'll do it like that. So what we have here is the Explorer of Needles says, let your intellect and drive motivate your actions. So it's saying addressing issues head on with clarity and determination, and it will cut out some of the confusion. So that might have something to do over here. And then the 7 of Candles, 7 of Wands. It's kind of talking about protecting yourself and your creativity. It's about standing your ground and defend your position, which you're doing. You are. But it does also say about having personal boundaries to reduce your stress. And I could see that here. Imbalance. Just stick with the angel numbers. They're just so beautiful. Let's look at this beautiful. Who does not love a good card? So this is number 39, and it's called Hallucination. And the negative of this card, well, what it is this man sees this invisible creature. And he's pointing at it and said, there it is. There's that little evil nymph. Oh. And the monks are pulling him away. It's like, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And he's saying, no, it's right there. I can see him. That's the story of the card. You know, he's causing havoc and everyone's blaming him. But it's him, this guy. So the negative of the card is not being taken seriously. Frustration, social pressure to conform. You know what I mean? It's like they're telling him there's nothing there, but he definitely sees it. And I could see this possibly with the not being taken seriously could definitely keep you up at night. It's like, you know, I know that things aren't fair, and that really frustrates me. no one's taking me seriously. That would wear on you. Maybe you're being strong if people are, not listening to you, taking you seriously. Positive of this card is recognizing what others refuse to see. So going against powers in search of the truth. But I think that's a lot of energy. And I think you need rest. So going against the powers might not be the best, but know that if you're not being taken seriously, that you can still be right. Your truth can still stand for you. You know what you know. Even if other people don't see it. You know it's unfair. Even if no one wants to admit it or acknowledge it, you know. And that's okay, because you have the angel numbers. Oh, I'm so glad I looked that up. You are divinely protected. There are new phases in your life coming. Continue on your path of spiritual growth and enlightenment. Thank you. All right, well, we got a few more things to do, and we're going to do her quickly. Let's see. We have Cat, a two-faced friend. That might be what's really, you see it, nobody else sees it. It's just bugging you. Oh, it would really bug me if, everyone thought they're sweet, they're kind, and you're like, no, they talk crap about you. You know what I mean? It's like they call me up and say the worst things about you. They're not a good friend. And they're like, oh my gosh, they're so great to me. It's like, you know. You don't have to prove it to anybody. You know. Don't have them as your friend. Ear, good news. Yes, give me some more of that, please. Bird perched, waiting for news, package or letter. Well, you're waiting for the news and you're getting good news. Is this why you're not sleeping? Are you waiting for something? If you are, it's good news. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. Oh, well, that will make you sleep. When something gets resolved, either physically, mentally, spiritually, when something gets resolved, you do have a better sleep. Not unsuccessful plans. Might be another reason you're not sleeping. Oh, so true. And then this says, love. Love yourself. That's the first message I get from this. Love yourself. So let's look at these. Fun little silliness. It's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. Everyone survives some super shitty days. But even when it comes to those crappiest of crap days, if you look back, you can pretty much always find something beautiful. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you, or if a split second, the startlingly gold sunset made you forget your life was crumbling. Or perhaps there was a donut with sprinkles at your first AA meeting. The trick is to train yourself to spot the beauty in that very moment, aka real time. It makes the ugly days a little less ugly. Hold on to that one tight. Wow. It's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. I tell you, when you don't get your sleep, days get uglier. Your brain speaks total fuckery unless you turn your soul on. Oh, where's this going? The human brain, left unattended, doesn't shut down. It goes berserk with bullshit thoughts that turn into bullshit actions. Ego will do the job of judging, separating, and accumulating things to define who you are without any help from you. And the soul needs your attention to be heard over that loud-ass ego. There's a reason most truly successful people meditate, read inspiring books, focus on gratitude, and are of service to others in some way. It turns their soul on, and that makes them way better leaders, problem solvers, and functional humans. It also makes them way more fun to be around. My gosh, I love these little cards. Turn your soul on. Isn't that just great? I love that. Make it louder than your loud-ass ego. So here's some good tips for this whole thing. It's just meditate, read inspiring books, focus on gratitude, and be in service of others. That is a great way to really, when you get to bed, to be ready for bed, to be ready to rest, is give that mind a break. Now this one I'm worried about. Drag queens. What are you going to tell me? Anyone who commits themselves to being fabulous and is brave enough to share that with the world is doing divine work. You can't stay mad if you think about drag queens long enough. If you can, then you might be struggling with some assholeness and may require some sparkle in your life. Oh, you're silly. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. Or it was just my morning. I hope you got some good advice here. I hope you got some good direction. I hope you know that your life is going to be beautiful. Stop worrying so much. Stop being in your head so much. I think that's all just good advice. If the plans aren't successful, there will be more plans. The difficult situation is over. If you're looking for a package, a letter, or waiting for news, it's good news. Maybe what we all need to focus on is love, the love in our life. See the world through those rose-colored glasses. Honestly, those people who just see everything on the up and up, like, how do they do it? I don't know. Rose-colored glasses, possibly. But I bet they sleep good, right? Thank you so much, Pile 1. I'm sorry you're not getting sleep. I feel for you. I really do. I hope to see you in another reading. And thank you for being here. Hi, Pile 2. Thank you for picking this pile. You might have picked it for the 3 of Pentacles. You might have picked it for the lava rock. You might have picked it with your zodiac, sun, moon, and rising, or any other placement. If you did not, this is still your reading. That's just one way people like to pick their piles. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. It's just a different way of doing things. So, pile 2, let me tell you, in pile 1, we got an angel number come up, and I had to go look at it. I could have ended the whole reading right there. It was profound. And let's expect that for you too. If it doesn't happen, it's still going to be such a great reading. But maybe it's a better day than I think. Okay, we're looking for 5 cards. Looks like we're picking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to pick a couple of extra cards, see where they take us. Got them. Wow, just leave everything in a mess here. We're going to do a little... Oh, no. Nope. Stop. Okay. Not going to chance it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see you. 5 and 6. Go down. Okay, let's not leave everything in a mess. Then, grab a couple of my favorite cards. And then we're going to have a little fun. Quite honestly, these were spot on in the last reading. So, we are going to... I don't know if we got high hopes for this one, honestly. Like, what? Oh, shall I put that there? I can see where they're taking me. All right. So, pile 2, let's go. Let's see what we got up here. We have strength. We're going to leave it. Like, I'm going to have some coffee and we're going to leave it. Coffee good. So we're going to be looking at the underlying cause, emotional factors, mental factors, physical factors, And then lastly, steps to improve your sleep. So let's start with 1. And this is the strength reversed. So the root cause of your sleepless nights: self-doubt, lack of inner strength, a lack of confidence, and you have some self-doubt. You're feeling overwhelmed. You're unable to cope with some challenges that are coming up. And it's affecting your peace of mind. And that will keep you up. Self-doubt is second-guessing things. Self-doubt, wondering if you are strong enough. You're having trouble sleeping. I can see this. Now we have emotionally, which is good that you have the cups, because that's a really, cups is your emotions. Water. So emotional factors. You got the 3 of Cups reversed. And that reversed, it speaks of social isolation or disharmony. You're not getting along with people or your people. So it's suggesting there's some emotional issues. It looks like there's some loneliness, or you're having some conflict with some friends in your social circle. That will definitely keep you up. You're feeling a bit disconnected. Maybe you're feeling a little bit not supported, by the people who should support you, the people who are around you and love you. You're just not feeling it. Maybe they said something or did something. It's like, that wasn't nice. Now you're going to think about it all night. Might be happening, and I'm sorry about that. With this strength, though, this self-doubt could be that what is leading you to maybe self-isolate. And we'll look into that, but, I hope not. Let's go. Mental factors, and we have justice. What kind of, thoughts and worries and mental patterns are keeping you from sleep? So justice reversed is perceived injustice and imbalance. Those scales are not balancing. So you're having thoughts of unfairness, and that's really affecting your sleep. You're getting preoccupied with a situation that you feel wronged, and possibly there's this lack of clarity or truth. So I could see maybe, all 3 of these are kind of talking about something happened. Someone said or did something, and it made you possibly doubt yourself or made you feel less confident. And now you're distancing yourself from these people. You're kind of just like, oh, okay, I don't even want to deal with you guys right now. Really made you feel like that wasn't fair. And you're going to think about it all night. Now, the 4th one is the physical factors. Are you doing something physically? Some kind of, lifestyle habit, anything else like that, physically. And you have the Page of Swords. And so that's talking about overstimulation and restlessness. It could be, oh, my dog just puked. I'm sorry, I gotta go clean it up. Just a second. Well, that's my morning. Everything's all cleared up. All clean. He's outside right now, so he's gonna bark in a minute. Fair warning. Yes, Page of Swords, overstimulation and restlessness. So, excessive mental activity. Overstimulation can mean like screen time. Are you on your phone all the time? That right there might be the root cause of all this right here, because all this can happen. And it can also be impacting your sleep for sure. And caffeine, like when your dog pukes, look, I'm going to have a freaking mug of caffeine. Anyway, enough about me. This might actually, see the, this, right? Is that kind of what's going on? Did you read something online that made you start feeling like self-doubt and feel really bad about yourself? And it's like, I'm not going to talk to these people. That was mean. That was not fair, what they posted or what they said about me online. Is this what this is? Because the Page of Swords does have that link with, technology and, fast communication. Is that what that was? And now you're up at night like, why did they say that? Why did they post that? It makes me feel so, I think that's what's happening here. Yeah. Oh, I hate that. I'm sorry for my commentary. So, the last card. Steps to improve your sleep. And we have the 8 of Swords. And it says, address what is being said and take action. Confront what is hurting you. Confront your fears about talking to them. And this will clear the air. This will, by acknowledging and addressing what is hurting you, is a proactive step because you're going to clear the air. You're either going to find out that, hey, I didn't mean it that way, and I'm real sorry. This is what I think of you. You're just the greatest person. You're my best friend. You're my whatever. Or maybe it's a relative. It's like, you're the best cousin ever. I didn't, that's not how I meant that. We were talking about this and this. Get the air cleared. Sitting there on your phone, thinking about this crap all night. You've lost sleep. You need to get your oomph, get it back, get your strength. Bury that self-doubt and go and have a conversation with these people. And I'm not talking about a thumb conversation. I am talking about actually dialing the phone and having a voice conversation. Even better, say, we're going out for coffee this afternoon, this morning, after work. Go out for drinks. I don't care. You're going to have a conversation because this is not worth you losing sleep. This says it right here. Confront it. The fire's been burning all night inside of you. You don't deserve that. You need to put that out. And maybe you're going to learn something about your friends or family or something. That's going to be a lesson. You found something out that was hurtful. It was either a mistake, you took it wrong, you're scrolling late at night, or you just learned something. They're not your best friend. They're not your best cousin. Whatever it is, you learned something. And you're going to sleep after that, right? When these cards turn around, you're going to sleep. So you need to confront whatever went on. Got any more? Yeah, we do. 7 of Seeds and Student of Seeds. Well, what does that mean? So the 7 of Seeds is the 7 of Pentacles, and it talks about patience and reassessment. Exactly what we're talking about. That reassessment. Reassess your current strategies. Definitely reassess looking at your phone at night. Cut that crap out. Make gradual changes. Invest some time and energy in yourself. Self-reflection. It pays off in the long run, but maybe you need a routine when you go to bed and it doesn't involve your phone, right? Find out if there's just something else that is going to slowly put you into slumberland. Is there something else beside mindlessly scrolling and then finding out this crap? Is there another routine that you could think of? Reading a book? Possibly. A really boring book? Maybe. That will put anybody to sleep. Something that's going to, let you just drift. You need that, yes. So, and then this one, the Student of Seeds, that's talking about practical steps again and learning. I mean, they're kind of working together. They're thinking and they're, doing, basically, is the difference. And so one is learning maybe some practical skills. If a book isn't going to do it, maybe just Google it, and which is putting you back on your phone, and I'm sorry about that. But find some other strategies that will help you bring that energy down so that you can get that restful sleep. Is it listening to music, like nice soft music, maybe a meditation? Like just put meditation on and put it on your iPad, close it, let it just play out, and then turn off. So focus on these realistic goals. Really work towards them. I mean, you need this sleep. Don't let these people rob you of that. Might have been a misunderstanding, but the problem is being on the phone. Am I right? Am I right? What's this? Such beautiful little drawings. And isn't it funny? It's 37. 37 is a sleeping demon. Sleeping. So, it talks about physical and mental recovery, a well-deserved rest. That's exactly what we're looking for. Thank you. Definitely. I don't see a phone anywhere. I don't mean to harp. All right. Oops, wrong way. See these little ditties. Fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. I don't know. This might have been one of your friends that has just really upset you and you've been thinking about it. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Yeah, I think once you get a handle on what you need to go to sleep, maybe it is something spiritual. I think you're getting awareness that what you've been doing is not working, and you need sleep, and you should make it a priority that nothing is going to disturb me. I am getting my sleep. It's going to be a good day tomorrow. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Well, yay. Good. Feeling tied down or frustrated. When you don't have sleep, everything seems to just drag on you, right? Now, what just came to me, and this isn't going to be for everyone, but maybe what you learned online had to do, I hope not, but maybe your significant other. And that really would frustrate you. I mean, that talk really needs to happen, right? That is not a text talk. That is not a phone talk. That is a face-to-face talk. If you learned something about your partner, that would keep me up. Yeah, that would keep you up. That's the person you trust so much. So if something has hurt you that way, wow, just have that conversation. Gavel, involvement with the law. Well, we do see justice here. And you feel like there is a injustice, an imbalance. I don't know how that's going to escalate into involvement with the law. I hope it doesn't. Whatever this injustice is, I mean, it might be more serious than just, online gossip. Gosh, what did you learn? Maybe you learned something that, wow, you're going to really have to take matters into your own hands. I mean, but what I mean own hands, I mean get professionals. I don't mean go get a hammer. No, I mean maybe it's a lot more serious, whatever you learned. I don't think that's going to be for everyone. I think it's screen time. That hammer, don't beat up your phone. It's what you found out, not what's on your phone. Not unsuccessful plans. Wow. I mean, you seem to be worrying about, there's a lot of things going on here. Was it that you learned that there was a gathering of your friends and you weren't invited, and you actually found that conversation online, or at least you saw the pictures of them excluding you online? You know what I mean? They all decided to go out and didn't call you. Is that what's happening? Because that would really, that would be hurtful. But if you're scrolling online, you might have seen the pictures. So, yeah, that's again, another conversation you need to have. Why wasn't I invited? I would have come. You guys are my friends. I enjoy you guys. Do you not enjoy me? Have those conversations. Temporary situation. Yes, I do believe that this is a temporary situation. I think your friends, if they're good friends and they support you love you and adore you, that this is temporary. Maybe it was impromptu. Maybe what they said was, taken out of context. Maybe this is going to all blow over and you're going to find out. You're not going to lose sleep. You're going to have that conversation. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Well, so again, we got this nefarious actor coming in. It really does sound like you found something out. And it's really bothering you. It is keeping you up for sure. Is there a nefarious actor here that is like saying things or telling your friends lies about you? Could be. Wow, you need to have that conversation. And wow. Hand. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Well, maybe when you involve the law, I don't even know what that is. But I do think that whatever's going on, if you do need help, definitely go get it. Definitely. Don't sit and worry about it. Don't sit and stew in it. Do take the steps, right? Take the steps you need to go and get it resolved. You don't need to lose sleep over that. And it says marriage. Oh, no. Is this something about, see, I saw that and I went, is it your significant other? Did you find out something? Oh, I'm so sorry. But it still needs to be dealt with, right? If you did learn something, I hope it was your friends and not your significant. But if it was, that you really need to have that conversation. I think you see where that's going, right? I'm so sorry. In my stomach, I am so sorry. It's angry at me for some reason. So the cards are, prayer is dope AF. Seriously, spending a little time asking the universe for what you want, even if you're speaking into the void. At the very least, you'll hear your own wish list and get a better idea of what you really do want. You might even figure out what the first baby step is to getting it. At the very best, there's a strong-ass genie in the sky who will magically grant you all your wishes. Asking for spiritual help, asking for spiritual guidance, you can't go wrong. That might help you with your strength, right? Getting the strength to talk to these people about whatever situation is that you just found out about. Yeah, prayer, for sure. Ask for help. Ask the universe for help. The universe is good and kind, and if you're asking for it, I do believe that you will receive that. Farts. I don't know. Even if you're so adult you don't think they're funny anymore, just think about what would happen to your body if you couldn't let out that gas. Kaboom! Thank you, farts, for saving our lives on the daily. Sometimes it's just for the giggle, isn't it? Okay, well, thanks, farts. Sometimes it's profound and sometimes it's just like, that's what I love about them. Okay, pile 2. I hope this gave you a little more guidance on what you need to do. You probably already know. I'm sorry about what you found out. I hope you did get something from this reading. Thank you for being here. It was a very interesting reading. And I'll see you in another reading. Hi, pile 3. Thank you for choosing this pile. You may have picked it because of the Queen of Cups. You may have picked it because of the granite. And you may have picked it because of the zodiac. If you did not pick it because of the zodiac, that doesn't mean it's not your reading. It's just another way people like to pick with their sun, moon, and rising. This is everybody's reading. So we're going to get 5 cards. Bing, bing, bong. Come here. Oh, these 5 cards will answer 5 questions for us about about what is causing your sleepless nights. Got one. Oh, way too many. So let's see what we can do here. So, swink, swink, swink. And I'll take that one. We're going to grab a few clarifiers. They're fun. Everything's fun. Especially today. 1. Nice. And 2, 3. Really? Okay. We'll do it. We'll grab these ditties. Do a crazy shuffle. I'm just going to grab you all. Just keep trying to come out. We are going to play all the cards on the floor today. Are you done? Tell me you're done. I just want one of these. Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna fight it. Thank you. Thank you for bagels. And thank you. The world doesn't owe you anything. We'll take that too. Let's see what is going on today. We have the 4 of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Empress. Very nice. I have a little bit of coffee. So let's start at the beginning. The first card is going to talk about the root cause of your sleeplessness, and it is the 4 of Wands. So it looks like, well, good news, honestly. It might be stemming from major life events, celebration, changes in your home environment. It's the excitement, but with excitement comes stress. This seems to be like upsetting your sleep. If it's not celebration, it's a stability thing. Are you going to be moving soon? Or, it's something. It's either good or stressful. But definitely you're not getting your sleep. And I really want it to be that you're just celebrating too hard. Something wonderful is happening. But it might be one of your kids are moving out or parents are moving in. It's something. It's a change. Hopefully it's one of the good ones. So we're going to look at the second card. And the second card is the emotional factors, the emotional issues, what you're feeling, and why that's maybe stopping you from sleeping. And you got the Page of Swords. Swords are thoughts. We want to know the emotions. So it's curiosity and mental restlessness. So it says that you are affected by curiosity or a need for mental stimulation, like this drive to learn new information or feel like you need more information. If it's a celebration, maybe you're stressing over, how many people are coming, or if it's stability in that it's like a moving, well, you never stop worrying about that. And you always want more information. Well, where is this place you're moving to? And what are your neighbors like? Or if like the parents are moving in, it's like, how is this all going to work? When am I going to get the me time? Because they're going to always be here. Even if it's in a separate suite, it's just way too close. So there could be this worry that maybe you don't have all your ducks in a row. And even if it's a celebration, you might be worrying, did I buy enough champagne, or do I have the right outfit? Or it could be any of these things, but it's this need for information, this need of like, have I got everything? Did I overlook something in whatever's going on? The third one is the mental factor, and you have the Page of Pentacles. So mentally, what are your thoughts, worries, the patterns that are affecting you? So with the Page of Pentacles, it's the practical matters and it's the learning. The Page of Pentacles are like your thoughts that are preoccupied with the practical things. That kind of goes with emotional things. You're worried about, do I know enough about where such and such is moving to, or it could be even a new job. You could have been celebrating that, and now you're worried about how is this commute going to be. But the Page of Pentacles is right along in there, letting you worry about practical things of what's going on. If it is a job, do I have all the skills that I'm going to need? If it's like a celebration, do I have enough things to have a good party or have a good reception or whatever that might be? It's the tangible, productive things that you're worried about. And it's causing this overactivity. It's causing this not letting you relax, because it's the excitement and it's the worry, and it's keeping you up. And then, so the physical factors, what physical things might be impacting your sleep? And we got the moon. The moon is like the subconscious, kind of the hidden things. So things that are just not clear right now in your life is creating anxiety. It's creating a discomfort. Like you could be so worried that, your stomach, I don't know if you've heard it from me today, but my stomach's been going blah, 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 for whatever reason. But, you could have an upset stomach. You could have some bathroom issues. Your body will tell you about this stress. And you might go like, where is that coming from? Well, you kind of know, but maybe you're really processing it. And you're so busy you don't realize that, hey, I forgot to eat today. Or, hey, I'm so stressed and I've got so many things to think about. Subconsciously, your body is just like, I can't deal with one thing or the other. Maybe your skin's breaking out. It's like, where did that come from? Like, it's these internal subconscious issues that are coming up for you because there's so much going on. It looks like there's a lot going on. A lot is filling your... Okay. I just looked over at the Queen of Cups. And this won't be for everybody, guaranteed, but there is for somebody, right? Do you see what I'm seeing? Yeah. If you got a little one coming, your own child, grandchild, boy, this would all make sense, wouldn't it? That might have been why you chose that. I'm not saying that's what it is, but that's one thing I left out. If you are expecting a child, grandchild, sister's child, you know what I mean? Like somebody in the family is having a child. Well, that would make a lot of sense here because you never think you're prepared. You're going to really worry about that, right? And subconsciously, you've got all those like, am I going to be a good mom? Am I going to be a great grandmom? Is everything going to go great during the birth? Like there's, a million. So I just saw that and I went, I haven't even discussed that. I'm thinking about all these other celebrations. But maybe there's some deeper questions and it is coming out physically on you. Maybe you're losing your temper a little bit more. Maybe you're not thinking clearly. Maybe you're forgetting. You feel that you're forgetting something. You're probably not. But wow, like that will make you lose sleep. So the 5th card, steps to improve your sleep. What can you do to address these issues and improve your sleep? And the Empress has the answers. She says nurturing and self-care. Focus on self-care and taking care of yourself. Take a break from all the excitement. Go have a coffee by yourself somewhere and just, do some deep breathing. Think positive thoughts. Everything is going to be great. Maybe at night you have that warm bath, maybe a little bit of music, some candles. Really, really let your body feel that this is all going to be good. This is all, you are safe. That's another thing. You are safe. That relaxation, you really need that. Physically and emotionally, you need your sleep Because if you're not sleeping, this is all going to be like, cranked up a notch. You need this. You need your sleep. And the Empress that's just the perfect card to tell you that it's not selfish to take care of yourself, because you know that if the parents are moving in, like you need to be taking care of yourself so that you can take care of others. If it is a little baby coming somewhere in the family, you need to take care of yourself so that you can lovingly and beautifully take care of this new little member of the family. If it is the kids moving out, you need to be okay with being an empty nester. You really need to have these moments where you're going to fill your cup. Make sure that you are okay, because you're very important. You need to nurture yourself. Do some self-care. For sure. Good card for that. Yep. So, we have 3 little clarifiers, but I honestly, hey now, Harry Potter, I have a pretty good idea of what's going on, but we're going to look at these. So we have the Sun, the 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Candles. What this is telling me is like, it's stress, but it's good stress. It's positivity. It's clarity. You're going to get clarity for sure. But right now it's just chaos. It feels like chaos. It's joyful and it's uplifting and it's sun. It's happiness. It's comfortability. And yeah, it's stressful, but it's a celebration. So this is, again, telling me this is like, it's a good stress, but you need your sleep for sure. The 2 of Cups, it's harmonious relationships. So like, again, it's another positive, supportive, happy thing in your life. It's beautiful. Yeah. One thing it also says too is like, don't take on everything. The 2 of Cups is all happy and everything. It's okay to ask for help and maybe planning or help and maybe, like getting all the logistics. It's okay to ask for help. You've got some loving people around you. It's a celebration. So, and then we're going to look at the 10 of Candles, which is the 10 of Wands. And that's saying like, yeah, there's some burdens and responsibilities. And yeah, it might be feeling like, there's just so much. There's so many things I have to think of. There's so many things I have to coordinate. Like, it's a lot. And that's why this 2 of Cups is here, I think. Like, yeah, it's all happy and everything. But boy, there's so much behind the scenes and you're trying to do this. And it's like, no, you got to start delegating. You got to start asking for help for all these things. You're not going to do it all yourself. You have to enjoy the moment, whatever's coming in for you. It's okay to ask people for help. It really is. It reduces your stress. It reduces your workload. Everyone gets a better sleep. If it's all put on you, I mean, that, number one, that's just not fair. Like it shouldn't be all on you. But if it is all on you, please ask. I've got, a list here. Pick one of these things and go do it. You know what I mean? You don't have to do it all. And nobody's going to remember that you did it all. All they're going to remember is this beautiful celebration, this beautiful experience. You'll get most of the accolades, don't you worry. But you don't have to stress over it. You don't have to lose sleep over it. There are some loving people in your circle and they will help you. This is going to be such a wonderful, beautiful thing. Look at this. Absolutely. Wow, I like this reading a lot. Like, if I'm going to lose sleep, make it something happy. Maybe make it something exciting. But best of all, don't lose your sleep. Save the celebrating for the day. Oh. If you don't like cartoon nudity, please look away and listen to my voice. Otherwise, have a gander. Am I not doing this right? Yeah, there you go. So, this is number 8, and it is the story of the demon and the angel. So, the angel is coming down from the sky to tell the little demon not to speak so freely. Oh, tap, tap, tap on the shoulder. So, what it's talking about is there's going to be a situation that requires manners and etiquette. And don't be afraid to call someone out for their transgressions. So this, again, leads me to believe that this is a celebration. It's basically saying, give yourself permission with good manners. Tell some of the people that are going to be there, hey, that's not appropriate for this. So like if it is a wedding, if there's someone being loud, maybe drinking a little too much, celebrating, it's okay to go over and say, hey, let's just bring it down a notch, or you don't need to be hollering, or whatever it is. You give yourself permission to be that person to make sure that everything goes smoothly. You don't have to worry about, oh, they won't like me if I say something. No. You've worked really hard to make sure that whatever's happening is going to be a beautiful celebration, a good experience. So this is just basically saying, yes, give yourself permission to tap those little loud mouths, or those little, it could be just, the little cousins that are just, running around crazy. You could just like, hey, calm down. Give yourself permission to lightly tap them on the shoulder and just say, that's not appropriate here. Or tap the parents and say, go get your kid over there. It's just give yourself permission. This is another sign, I think, that this is such a beautiful celebration. Yeah. Let's look at these little ditties. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser in the end. Yeah. If it is pregnancy, you are so much wiser at the end. You've learned a lifetime of things. If it's, a marriage, yeah, they're going to learn things getting ready for that celebration. If it's, taking care of parents, you're going to learn a lot of things about that. If it's letting your kids go off and, learn their own mistakes and journeys, you're going to learn so much from that too. Even though it's really their journey, you're going to learn so much because they're going to be on the phone. It's like, oh, this happened. They're looking for advice, but you're both going to learn so much. Whatever this journey is, it's a celebration. It might have been a long time coming. Vase, secret admirer. I think that this happy, sunny celebration and you pulling this off, I don't think it's going to be much of a secret. I think a lot of people are going to be admiring you for how you have pulled this off. You really don't need to worry. It's going to be amazing. Clouds, temporary problems. That's what you're focusing on, I think, is these temporary problems. And that will make you lose sleep. But realize sometimes when you sleep, those problems, the solution comes to you when you wake up in the morning because you've let your brain just kind of like relax and work out its own problems without your observer being on. And then when you wake up, it's like, oh, this is what we do. There's so many benefits to sleep. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Yep. Well, it can go right here. Yep. I think this is going to work out beautifully. Trust it. It will. It's going to be gorgeous. Cane, pay attention to your health. Well, as always, and I think this is also going to go up here with the Empress, because the Empress is telling you, nurturing and self-care. So definitely be taking care of yourself in all of this. I know that sometimes the primary caregiver in the family is the one that takes on everything, and they're the ones that get sick because they're taking all the responsibility and all the pressure and all the worry. And really, this is very much in line with the Empress saying, no, you need to take care of yourself, because if you don't, you can't take care of anyone else. You need to be right up there with number one. Table, hard work ahead. Well, I think that's what's keeping you up. Yep. Celebrating doesn't just happen out of the blue. It takes a lot of organization and a lot of work, and a lot of skill. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful. And career. Oh, this comes up 9 times out of 10. Yeah, maybe event planning can be a career. Maybe. You'll know what that means. Okay, so the world doesn't owe you anything. Acting like the world owes you something keeps you in a mentality of scarcity. Here's the hard truth. The universe never borrowed anything from you. All the gifts she's given you so far have been gifts. If you treat everything in your life like that, you'll be a lot happier. Unless you're a dick. Then you'll just be grumpy. It's your choice, boo-boo. Very nice. I think that's just good advice. And if it is about a child moving out, that's just prime advice. Life isn't fair, and the world doesn't owe you anything. That's every child should have that mentality. Nobody owes them. I do agree. I do agree. What you get is what you work for. Bagels! A long, long time ago, someone discovered that if you boiled some bread before you baked it, it would become a perfect conduit for schmears. They could have made this new boiled bread schmear holder just a standard bread shape, but that wasn't quite good enough. That awesome inventor looked down at their own fat little stomachs and decided this new bread needed to look like a chubby belly button. No. Let's all say mazel tov to whoever that bagel inventor was. No. Oh no, I got that image now. Oh, belly buttons. Oh, I'm so sorry. They are cheeky cards, but oh no. Okay, well, bagels, I guess maybe where that's coming in, if you are, feeding the bridal party, bagels are an easy lunch. I have no idea why bagels are. I think that's just funny, but oh no, not belly buttons. Oh no. Maybe it's just there for a laugh, because we all need that. Thank you, Pile 3. I would be very interested to know what you're celebrating or what new phase of life you're going into, because it looks just so sunny and so beautiful. Just take care of yourself. Make sure that you are getting the pampering. You're not giving all the pampering. You're getting some for yourself, for sure. So thank you, Pile 3. And I'll see you in another reading.